special meeting. Tracy, will you call roll?
Trustee Gaffney?
Here.
Trustee Kennedy?
Here.
Trustee Mannheim?
Here.
Trustee McManus?
Here.
Trustee Seifert?
Here. Thank you. We'll do a pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Is there any public comment? All right. So that will take us to our action items for the approval of the budget and appropriation ordinance 2025-02 for district's fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2025 and ending April 30th, 2026.
Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how to jump into this. This was approved in its tentative form back in early April. It's been presented at the June meeting, and I think maybe even once more after that. Everyone should have had a chance to look at it. Do you want me to try to walk through it? Do you want to ask questions? How would you like to approach this?
Well, I guess I'll open it up to the trustees. Do you guys have any questions? Or comments?
No, not that
No, I remember we kind of went over it before.
So, yeah, you definitely did it with the tentative, but
I think for the benefit of.
So from a very, very high level, it is a balanced budget, and by that I mean that the amount of money that we plan to take in revenues exceeds the amount that we plan to spend in expenses. Like any budget, just because it's on the budget as an expense does not mean we're obligated to spend it in most cases. Now, for example, utilities, electric, we have to have electricity. We're going to spend that money. We've done our best to kind of predict what those costs are going to be for the three stations based on what we know from last year and what the increases have been over the past year. Of course, we don't really have anything to go by with Station 3, but we're sort of planning on, we're hoping that Station 3 and Station 2 are probably going to be very similar. They're similar in size, they should be similar in usage. That's kind of what we're banking on as far as utilities and other expenses go. Station supplies, things of that nature. Those two outlying stations should be at least somewhat equivalent. So that's what we're banking on from a financial perspective. As far as where the money's going, as you can imagine, personnel costs are always the lion's share of the budget. We're looking at just over 80% going towards personnel. James, I think you can back me up on this. We've both looked at personnel and individually come up to the same conclusion, which is we can afford to put 11 people on per day in this year. We'd like to have more, but the budget just doesn't support it at this point, so we're planning on 11. We are now almost 3 months into this fiscal year. I track every single payroll on a spreadsheet to see where we are with projected cost as opposed to what we actually spend on payroll. We're actually ahead by about $20,000 at this point. I'm going to watch it real carefully. If that continues on that trend, we're going to try to put some more part-time people on, fill out some of those backstop spots. But until I'm very comfortable that we're not going to overspend our means, that's what we're shooting forward with. The only other thing that you might have some questions about is the capital projects fund. I think, did each of you get that the capital projects breakdown that I have there?
Yeah.
It's in very small print, so I hope you brought your glasses.
I was saying,
yeah,
some readers on this.
That's unfortunately, yes. There's not a whole, I thought there was some wiggle in there and there's less than I thought. A lot of these expenses have already been paid for the year. So the new ambulances, the new engine, all of the equipment for them, the striker power cots, all have already been bought and paid for. Really the big expense here is the Station 3 furnishing and equipment. I'm sorry, the Station 3 construction expenses. And that, I kind of view that as its own category, and we sort of track that differently. Some of you new guys may have to look at the paperwork again, but we've gotten those numbers from LAMP. Somebody help me out with the exact number if you can remember it, but they have a number that the entire project is scheduled to cost, and then it's, are we coming in above or below that number? Right now, I'm hopeful that we're going to come in below, but we still got about another month to go we're estimating before the station is complete. And I apologize, I don't have that number at my fingertips. Okay. Other than that, the other capital expenses, the Zoll monitor lease program, we are committed to that, but things like computer replacement, CPR compression device, turnout gear, we can, go forward or not go forward based on our budgetary place at any time in the fiscal year. So I feel very comfortable with this budget. We've been using it for the past 3 months and it's working out just fine so far. So with that, any other questions?
You guys have any other questions or comments?
Chief, 6.4 million was the total on the construction costs inclusive of contingencies.
Thank you for bailing me out, I appreciate it.
Okay. And if there's no other comments or questions, do I have a motion to approve?
Motion?
Second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Tracy, take roll.
Kids are going through college. Trustee Gaffney.
No.
Trustee Kennedy.
Yes.
Trustee Manheim.
Yes.
Trustee McManus.
Yes.
Trustee Seifert.
Yes.
Motion passes. Are we gonna do a closed session?
Yes, if I could take a bit of your time,
Okay.
we would. I would need to limit that to the control group, which would be Board of Trustees and Chief.
But doesn't it pertain to one of the board members? Conflict of interest?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn to closed session?
Motion.
Second?
Tracy?
Trustee Kennedy.
Aye.
Trustee Manheim.
Yes.
Trustee McManus.
Aye.
Trustee Seifert.
Aye.
Trustee Gaffney.
No.
Okay, it is 5:07.